Have you ever wondered how a single architectural vision can reshape a city's identity? In 1969, the Indian government announced a competition to design an exhibition complex for Asia's third International Trade Fair, Asia 72, marking India's first major international trade event. Architect Raj Rewal, known for his innovative approach, dedicated countless 16-hour days at Pragati Maidan to bring his vision to life. Rewal's design, completed in 1972, seamlessly fused modernization with historical elements, transforming Pragati Maidan, a name meaning progress grounds, into a symbol of India's burgeoning self-reliance and architectural ingenuity. Have you ever thought about what happens when we tear down a landmark that represents a country's journey into the modern era? The Pragati Maidan complex, unveiled in 1972, is a remarkable example of such a transformation. Architect Raj Rewal faced the challenge of merging traditional and modern design in a time when resources were limited. Drawing inspiration from Mughal architecture, Rewal incorporated jalis, perforated stone screens used in historical monuments like the Tajmahal, for cooling and ventilation. This traditional method, while rooted in the past, provided a practical solution for modern construction needs. The construction of the Hall of Nations and its adjoining structures was a feat of ingenuity. With limited access to advanced machinery, Rewal and his team devised innovative methods using cement and manual labor. Their dedication resulted in the first and largest concrete spatial structure of its time. Inaugurated by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, Pragati Maidan quickly became a cultural icon, symbolizing India's progress and architectural prowess. Despite its success, the buildings faced an uncertain future. In 2012, the Indian Trade Promotion Organization ITPO deemed the old structures inadequate for contemporary standards and planned their demolition. The decision sparked widespread opposition from the architectural community and global heritage advocates, who argued for preserving these iconic structures. The Heritageconservation Committee determined that the buildings, being less than 60 years old, did not meet the criteria for heritage status.
I think it's an absurd thing of 60-year-old. Even the Chandigarh buildings by Le Corbusier, which the government of India has requested to be considered heritage, are not 60-year-old. They are 55, 58-year-old or 57-year-old. So this is a very arbitrary thing to say, because most of Indian buildings are, modern buildings after independence are of that period, and some major works have been done. So if this is accepted as a kind of criteria of 60 years, nothing can be preserved. We had received a letter to talk to the ITPO to work out an amicable solution. Why they disregarded it, I don't know. It's up to them. It's very sad.
This decision was cemented in April 2017 when the Delhi High Court rejected a petition from architect Raj Rewal and the Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage INTACH to halt the demolition plans.
They are architecturally literate. They have little knowledge of art and culture. I mean, the progress of mankind is noted through, amongst many other things, is architectural, what they have built at a particular time. There is, of course, literature, there is music, there is dance, there is painting, there is other factors. But architecture is one of the most important, let's say, reminders of us what it used to be. Let's say, if we didn't have temples, if we didn't have Taj Mahal, we don't know what it was. So they are kind of emblems, they are symbols of our achievements. So Hall of Nation is a symbol of a certain achievement, what we did in 25 years of our independence. So you cannot roll over it. You cannot throw it in the dustbin, what has been achieved. I mean, of course, any progress, any new thing which you've done, you have to demolish something, you have to redo something. So it's not that demolition as such by itself is wrong. The main thing is it worth preserving? Please preserve it.
The demolition was carried out to make way for a new, state-of-the-art convention center. Pragati Maidan, situated between Mathura Road and Bharon Road with the main railway line to central and southern India on its eastern side. The Hall of Nations, Hall of Industries and Nehru Pavilion were celebrated worldwide for their innovative design. International institutions like the Museum of Modern Art recognize these structures as iconic examples of contemporary architecture, with the Hall of Nations even included in the museum's permanent collection. The redevelopment project led by the consortium AEDAS, ARCOP and CP Kukreja envisioned a modern Pragati Maidan with over 4 million square feet of built-up area. The new design features a massive convention center with a capacity of 13,500 and an amphitheater for 3,000 people, among other advanced facilities. The design philosophy merges past and future, drawing from traditional outdoor fairs to create a dialogue with contemporary architecture. The new Pragati Maidan incorporates elements like slanted glass facades, reflecting the skyline and traditional jallis for cooling. As the new Pragati Maidan emerges, it represents a significant shift from the past. Hall of Nations and its counterparts were landmarks of a young India's architectural ambition, now replaced by structures designed to meet contemporary needs. While the demolition of these iconic buildings stirred controversy and sadness among those who cherish their historical and architectural significance, the new design promises a forward-looking space that bridges traditional and modern India. The story of Pragati Maidan's transformation is a testament to the evolving nature of urban spaces and the challenges of balancing heritage with progress. As we look forward to the new complex, the legacy of the Hall of Nations and its era of innovation remains a poignant chapter in India's architectural history. What are your thoughts on the redevelopment of Pragati Maidan? Was there an alternative to this decision that could have preserved its historical value while meeting modern needs? Do let us know in the comment below.
Hope you enjoyed this video. For more such breathtaking projects, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Architect's Diary. Also, don't forget to like, share and comment.